Zaire Collier, starting center here at UC Davis playing football. A little bit about me, my family. Grew up in Turtle Rock for 9 years and then moved to Sacramento for the rest of my life. Was actually born in Louisiana. My dad's from, mom went to Grambling, Charlotte Graham fam down south. So got a lot of roots down back home in Louisiana and Texas, and then a lot up here in NorCal and SoCal. So I'm a Louisiana made, West Coast raised. Outside of football, I do want to get into sports, podcasting or analyst, kind of like a Stephen A. Smith. Pretty much ESPN, if it's Fox Sports or something like that. So I want to stay around the game, and if I'm not talking about the game, I want to be coaching it. So that's kind of where I see myself after playing. Just growing up watching like ESPN First Take, growing up, a lot of kids watch cartoons. I was watching First Take, so it kind of inspired me to kind of start my own thing. I started around into my senior year of high school. I had a couple buddies in the NFL in the league that I got close with, so just asking around like, hey, I start a podcast, would you guys want to come on? So we got things going. Next thing you know, I go from some NFL guys to artists like LaRussell, and then now my most recent guest was Chancellor May here at Davis. So yeah, just keeping it going. Something I kind of do on the side, but as much as it is a side like hobby or so, it is something I do want to eventually like monetize going forward. A lot of it came from actually with me playing football. My mom used to joke in high school, I used to set up shots for her because my mom was my first photographer. So just kind of seeing as an athlete what I would like photographers to catch, and then getting into it on my own, and then tying in with the podcast, trying to get into the film with videography and photography. Eventually working with LaRussell and then going to the Pergola and then getting the behind the scenes. I eventually got put on a Osmo. A camera there, working with that, and just kind of just testing my skills and just, happen to have an eye for certain things, just having fun with it. First big episode with LaRussell, going up to his house at the Pergola. Kind of me and my dad didn't know what to expect. I believe it was around winter ball for us, so I had to practice the day before. He kind of told us, hey, just gonna come hang out with us, do an interview. And then next thing you know, he drops the album the night before, and it's a surprise album show. That was pretty cool. Just got to talk to him, and with my dad was there, so that was like a dope experience. And then another big one was the Nuff DeFaro show that I got to work. That was a whole different atmosphere for me, and just seeing like the behind the scenes. Neff was like such a dope dude, and just like hanging out and kind of getting that like celebrity lifestyle at this age was pretty dope for me. As a black student athlete here at UC Davis, the legacy I really want to leave behind is don't be afraid to network with your people, and don't be so inside of a bubble. Even though Davis is a bubble itself, and it seems that at this campus at times we can be kind of isolated as a whole, the biggest thing I want to do is just leave a legacy to go out and put yourself out there. As much as it's preached, it's much harder to do it. So just have fun and don't be fearful of risk and failure. The biggest one was actually CADS, which was huge. So I went in there one day, I met people there, from there networking that, and then here we are, now we're rooted. That was kind of how I got out, was just networking, and it wasn't like a one-time thing, it was more built up over time. Networking, like I found out about you through Blue and then Splash, and then now through Rooted. So just a lot of networking, but slowly over time. It was hard though with scheduling, but yeah. Biggest advice I would say is that if you do see us or out, do not be afraid to say hi. There's not enough of us for us to ignore each other. So that was the biggest thing. And then on top of that, again, network and actually communicates. Just a wave isn't enough, especially on this big campus. We may not ever see each other again for another 2-3 weeks, if not. So I would just say the biggest advice is if you do see someone, network, and then just try your best to get in certain circles, and it'll slowly start to build. Hi, I'm Kanye West.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what to say. Nah, I'm just playing.
Okay, so 10 fast-paced questions to get to know you.
Let's go.
Here we go. First, last song you listened to?
Jesus Walks by Kanye West. Yep.
2, Favorite TV show right now?
Favorite TV show right now? I really don't watch TV, but I'm watching this Netflix series about Vince McMahon on Netflix.
Okay. NorCal or SoCal?
NorCal, all the way.
Hidden talent?
I got a podcast.
Okay. Favorite artist?
Kendrick, then Kanye West.
Favorite app on your phone?
Ooh, TikTok.
Dream job?
NFL.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas, my birthday. Mainly my birthday.
Favorite sport to watch?
Football or myself.
Dream guest for a podcast episode?
Ooh, Kanye West.
My name is Zaire Collier, and this is me, Beyond the Game.